So today I'm filming a video with Davis, and if you haven't watched my vlog channel, this is my boyfriend, and a lot of you have been asking for a boyfriend tag type of video, but we were going to do the, I think it's the How Well Do You Know Me challenge, and you take whipped cream and you tie them in the face, but we were busy all weekend, so we're just going to ask each other the questions without the whipped cream. We'll do that later, but yeah, I have to get on the flight, so there's no way I'm going to do that. So, I have 7 questions, and he has 7 questions too, hopefully. And we'll see who gets them right. And these are questions they should know. And then we're going to answer some from you guys on Twitter. And this is a very relaxing day, no makeup, at Bear Mountain, at our picnic. First question.
Well, I didn't look, I promise.
Okay.
I promise.
What is my favorite non-physical feature about you? I tell you this all the time.
My intelligence.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that's right. Okay.
What do my tattoos say?
That is not fair.
How's that not fair?
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Okay, that's one.
And then that one, I don't know. It's in Latin, isn't it?
Yeah, but what does it mean?
I don't know what it means. What does it say? It's something about death.
It says if you wish for peace, prepare for war.
Oh. Is that it? You only have 2?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, ready?
I should have just asked how many tattoos do I have. You don't really know that.
3.
No.
4?
2.
2.
Wow.
What is something that you do currently that bothers/annoys me?
Bite my nails.
Yeah.
What are my favorite sports teams in college and professional?
What? Okay, Atlanta Falcons, Clemson, Braves, Boston Red Sox. I just did the teams from Atlanta because you have to like them.
Alright, what's my favorite pro baseball team?
Red Sox, Boston.
What's my favorite college team?
Clemson.
And what's my favorite NFL team? You already said it.
Oh, Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What physical feature do I love that I always point out? Wonder what it could be.
My jawline?
Yes.
What is my major?
Computer science.
Okay.
Where was our first date? Like our first date?
Where we met?
No, our first official date.
We went to Spasado
Yeah.
in Atlanta, and then what movie did we watch?
The boxing one.
What was it called?
What
Yeah,
it's
this
called?
is your question about our first
No.
date, and you don't even remember the name
I
of
don't
the movie.
remember. What is? Okay, what was the name of the movie?
Southpaw.
I would have never remember. I was thinking like Hitbox or something like that. Okay.
What do I want to branch, and where do I want to post?
Infantry. And where do you want to post? As in where you want to post that I don't want to go, or where you want to post?
Where do I want to post?
Alaska.
Nope.
What?
Fort Stewart.
Fort Stewart? Where's that at? Georgia? Oh. What's my shoe size?
8.
God!
What's my shoe size?
I got this. It's totally a 11. Yeah? Yes! If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go?
Bora Bora.
Damn it! Yeah.
I'm too kidding.
You paid too much attention.
Where do I want to go after we graduate? Or I graduate?
Somewhere tropical. We haven't decided on a place.
I've told you I have one trip that I want to take after I graduate.
Brazil? No.
Yep.
Yeah? Sweet. What channel does my TV stay on at all times?
Bravo.
Oh my god, you know too much. I was hoping you didn't get like 2 of those.
That's all of them?
That is literally all of them.
What is my rank at school?
Aw, shit.
And who am I in charge of?
A2? Is he in charge of? Your rank is Sergeant Major Lieutenant? Lieutenant Sergeant? Sergeant Major? What? What is it?
Lieutenant Sergeant.
I don't know. It's something with an L.
No?
Sergeant Major Marlin. Sergeant
no.
Major Marlin.
I'm just a sergeant.
Sergeant.
Of the town.
A2.
And B2.
And B2.
And C2.
And C2.
Yeah.
And C2. Well,
I'm from
that
A2.
knows. Oh, you're from A2.
Okay. Sparta.
Got it. I hope the sun is not too bright. Oh God, I poked myself in the eye.
Look at the kid behind you.
I see. Okay, so we had to relocate, but we're gonna answer some questions from Twitter for you guys and see what you have said. So, just gonna wing it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. How did we meet? I always told them you were gonna tell the story.
The whole story?
The whole shebang.
We were at the square in our hometown, and I was at a bar called the Tavern, and I was with a buddy who invited her to come hang out with him. And so she walked in the door, and I told him that she was there. And so then, from that point on, I thought they were together. I thought she had a boyfriend. So I was not interested at all, but I thought she was pretty, a little bit.
I'm kidding.
But okay, so they introduced us, we shook hands. I still thought she had a boyfriend, so I was just kind of playing it cool all night. And then we were at the pub, and she bought a bunch of us shots, but I walked off. And so
I was flirting with him the whole night.
I was having none of it.
None of it. He was so standoffish.
No, I wasn't. I just thought she had a boyfriend. I was trying to be respectful.
After the shots, my friend took my keys that invited me.
Yes.
They were in his lap.
Well,
or in his pocket,
yes.
I'm sorry.
So he walked off. Well, then we went to Plates, which was right across the street. And
he introduced us more there.
We started talking a little bit more there. And we started walking away from Plates. And she called me David.
Oh yeah, by the way, his name's Davis. And he's 22 years old.
Not David. So I was like, okay, she doesn't even know my name. Whatever. So then we walked back to the tavern, right? Where it all started, where I first saw you.
Yeah, right after he took my keys and everything.
And we started talking at the bar.
I was thinking, this poor boy, he's straining with me. He didn't want to talk to me all night.
At one point I went to the bathroom and I was like, hey, if you're not here when I get back, it was great talking to you.
Yeah. And I was like, okay.
She bought us some shots. What were they called?
Buttery
nipples. Yum. And she told me to make the toast. Well, funny story, we both went to the same high school. When I was in 9th and 10th grade, she was 11th and 12th grade. Me, not playing it too smooth, made the toast to being an old cougar.
Because I'm older.
She didn't take that too well. I didn't mean it like that. So I had to change my toast. And so I said, here's to taking a shot with another man's girlfriend. Again, I failed. And she went, what? I don't have a boyfriend. I was like, what? And so I gave up on the toast. We drank the shot. And then we started talking because I realized she didn't have a boyfriend.
And it's the most intelligent conversation I think I've ever had at a bar.
It was good bar talk. We didn't talk about bar things. We talked about school and life.
Yeah. Hooked ever since. Been hooked ever since.
Unfortunately, I left for Europe the next day.
Yeah, a whole month.
For a month. So, through FaceTime, texting, and a couple letters here and there, I managed to keep her interest.
Next question. Alright, we'll do this. One thing you don't like about each other.
What?
Well, one thing that bothers you.
It's hard to answer a question there's no answer to.
Shut up. How do you guys continue to make things work with the distance?
FaceTime.
Yeah. And like little things too, like he sent me a letter like out of the blue that was really sweet.
She bought me a random gift.
Yeah.
That I crashed a day later.
Yeah. But like it's the little things. Like we don't know when we're doing certain things for each other, and it's like we do a lot of small things, I feel.
I'd say that and planning like the short like
trips.
Alright, when's the next time I'm gonna see you? Okay. I just have to get through 3 weeks and then I see you.
Yeah.
And then we plan the next trip and the next time I'm gonna see you. So small targets instead of
it can get difficult because sometimes we can tell when we're getting a little what's the word? Frustrated, yeah, because the distance sucks so bad. But definitely FaceTime's like the biggest thing. I think if you just talk on the phone, that connection's just not there, and you're not looking at each other. Are you guys dressing up together for Halloween?
Yes. I just don't know what I'm gonna be yet.
I'm gonna be a tiger.
I don't know what I'm gonna be.
If you guys have any suggestions for him for what to do for Halloween, leave it in the comments below. Where do you guys plan on living once you guys are ready to move in together?
Depends on where I get assigned, honestly.
Yeah.
For the first, like, almost year, if I get infantry, I'll be at Fort Benning, so that's only an hour away from where we're at right now.
He'll probably stay with me.
So, at least for a year.
Yeah.
And then, who knows after that.
Had he seen your videos before you met?
No, I had no idea who she was.
If my friend wouldn't have told him what I did, he would have never known. I mean, he would have known, but he would have known later. Thanks, babe. What brought you two together?
Mark.
Thanks, Mark. It's so weird too because I like, okay, this sun is in my eyeballs. Up, yeah. It's so weird because we went to the same high school together. We added each other on Facebook years ago. Don't remember it. And what else has happened?
We messaged each other on Facebook on our walls.
Yeah, we like had exchange of conversation. I creeped on his Facebook not long ago because I was like, who is this guy from the town? Never seen him before. What do each of you see in a future for both of you? Exploring a lot.
We both have really high ambitions. So I think with the drive that she has and that I have, it's gonna be
sitting pretty.
It's gonna be good.
What's one thing Casey doesn't know about you? Could be a weird habit, etc. Love you guys. Love you too.
Well, if you don't know about it, there's probably a reason. I'm just kidding.
What do I not know?
One thing you don't know about me. I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Do you have like a weird habit that I don't know about?
Biting my nails.
I know about that.
Clearly know about that one.
No?
No, I've told you everything I know.
I pretty much know all your gross habits and...
Something that you don't know about me.
Yeah.
Did you know I've been life flighted twice in my life?
Yes.
Did you know I like chocolate milk?
Oh, yeah. I pretty much know, like, everything about you. I feel like all of our we've had so much time to talk that we just, we know. I don't have anything that you don't know about. I really don't.
No?
So, there's nothing. What's one thing you love about one another?
Your personality. I've told you that countless times. She's pretty cool.
You are very, I don't know the word for it, but he's very caring. And like he does so many of the little small things.
I think the word for it would be caring.
No, but like you do the small things, like making my plate or something, or rubbing my back last night while we were in line. All the small things you do, they're my favorite part. I love that about you. Okay, here's one. What made each of you fall in love with each other? Like, what made you just like...
I remember the day that I told myself that I loved her. We were at your house, eating Subway sandwiches, talking about the future. And a point of contention came up on where I wanted to go in the Army and where she didn't want me to go in the Army, and those happened to be the same exact place. And it had me thinking how if something were to happen where we couldn't be together, I would be devastated. So that's when I knew I loved her, and what made me fall in love with you would be your personality, your looks, just everything about you. What about you?
Nope.
Thank you.
Well, for me, it's like I told him. Like I've met a lot of people, but the night that I met him and like shook his hand at the pub, which was not the very first place he saw me, but the first place I saw him and was introduced, I like felt it. Like it was just like this weird feeling that came over me, and I was like, okay, I cannot, like this kid needs to be mine. Like I'm obsessed already. There's something about him that I needed, and I'm really into like that spiritual and like connections and things like that, and I just feel like God put him in my way to like meet him. And when I knew I was in love, that's a hard question because I don't feel like there's a time where I didn't feel like I was in love with you. Like, those 2 weeks that we had together were the best 2 weeks ever. What's our favorite thing to do together? I think things like this.
Yeah.
Exploring.
Spend time.
Yeah. Being chill. Don't have to dress up. Just being together. Does your boyfriend watch YouTube videos, and what are his opinions on them? Oh, do you watch my YouTube videos, and what are your opinions on them?
Only when she tells me about something and when I go watch it. I also like make fun of her when she sings songs in her favorites videos. That's about the only ones I go watch.
You guys all love it, so it's fine. I do it for them. Do you have any quirky, cute relationship habits or traditions? Love you. We started like a little tradition, but it's with pictures where I kiss his cheek.
Oh yeah.
When we go places and really pay attention with our camera.
And the Polaroid.
Yeah, Polaroid cameras are a new thing too. That's a new tradition. I don't think we have anything like...
We have our handshake.
Yeah, we have our handshake. And he makes me fist bump him all the time. When he first told me to do that, I was like, am I your buddy? Am I your home dog? Like, but now it's just like so... Yeah.
Bring it back.
It's just us now. Hello, is there anything you haven't told him yet? Is he aware of everything in your life, or do you keep secrets from him? I don't
want to know everything.
Yeah, he doesn't know every little detail about what I do in my life. I mean, nothing secretive as in bad secretive, like something that would be disrespectful. So no to that. He doesn't know like little small things I do when I'm home. Like if I go out shopping or something like that, you know, stupid stuff. He doesn't know unless he calls me when I'm doing it. He pretty much knows everything about me and my past. Same for him. I think we were both an open book.
Yeah.
Which is why it's working so well. Because we haven't done anything to like mess it up. Yeah. What song reminds you of each other?
On Top of the World by Tim McGraw.
Oh, you took mine. Yeah, Top of the World by Tim McGraw is like a new favorite. Okay, we're going to answer just a couple more questions. Okay, what's the first thing you noticed about each other when you first met?
When I first saw you?
When you first saw me.
Your looks. I mean, that...
Yeah.
I saw you and I was like, whoa. It was like slow motion, hair blown.
I was by myself in this bar too, trying to find my friend. And I was like, looking around like I'm a lost puppy because I had no idea where he was. For me, I noticed, because he was in a button down, I'm obsessed with him when he's in a button down, like, so handsome. I just noticed how clean he was, like clean cut. He just looked really put together. He didn't look like this, he didn't look like a little boy, he looked like a man. And I was like, ooh. Yeah, get it together. A lot of you asked me for the whisper challenge. We might do that over the weekend when I'm in New York. It's when you put headphones on and then you whisper a sentence and you have to guess what I'm saying. Yeah, it's really funny. Any advice on finding a good boyfriend after a rough breakup? I'm going through a tough time right now.
I have no advice on that.
Do you have any advice for girls though? Like if you had a little sister and she just broke up with someone, or like a really good friend and he broke up with her or something?
Don't try too hard.
Yeah, I've said it all the time.
Don't go looking for it.
Yeah.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, literally. I've said that in all my videos. If you guys watch my question and answers videos where they're mainly about boys and dating, that's all I talk about is like, go live your life, have fun, and do your own thing, and it will happen when you least expect it. And just because you break up, it's not the end of the world. We both were not going to go out the night that we met. I wasn't going to go out because I was in a horrible mood.
And I was leaving for Europe the next day.
Yeah. And then we just decided to go out and then randomly met each other. It's so weird. So weird. So weird. You want to pick this one? You could pick. Just kind of scroll a little bit.
Up?
Yeah. Question for him. Were you scared when she told you about her YouTube job and subscribers?
So, I think when I realized what you were, we were watching the sunrise. Or what you did. We were watching the sunrise and you showed me your Instagram and I was like...
This was just to show him a picture. It wasn't like to say, hey, look at my followers.
Yeah. She was just showing me a picture. I think of your Jeep, I believe.
Yeah. He saw how many likes were on it.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, time out. I went to the top, looked at the followers, and I was like, why is there a K? And there must be a typo. Like, okay, cool, you got like 600 followers or something. Okay.
Okay.
And then you're like, yeah, so I do YouTube. And then you clicked your channel, and I was like, 980,000. What? Who are you? And so I was like, oh Lord. If I get too deep into this and then screw it up, that's 1 million people that are gonna hate me.
Yeah.
But obviously it didn't hold us back.
We've been very careful too. Like, we made sure we waited until we knew we wanted to be together, that we had said, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
We're together and we're not going anywhere.
That's true. No, it didn't scare me. I was just like, better not screw it up.
Okay, thank you guys so much for asking your questions and for watching. I know this is probably going to be super long, but thank you so much. Hopefully the sound wasn't annoying. We were just chilling here and I figured it'd be a good time to film this video. So thanks, babe, for doing it with me. I love you. And yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
You always do that. You're like,